Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Turtle WoW Mysteries of Azeroth and our High Elf Mage leveling campaign. Thank you all very much for joining me here today, I truly do appreciate it. Hope everybody is doing well. Today we are going to go into the Deepmurk cave, which is going to be over this way, I'm pretty sure. And then we might have a couple of things to wrap up on the Isle of Eternal Autumn. And then we have our elite quests that take us into the Blood Elf area that we visited last time with mixed success. And yeah, that's the plan for today. Really appreciate you guys being here with me. And thank you so much for all of the support on the series so far. I've been having a great time. You guys seem to be enjoying things as well.
Hello.
And that is awesome. Again, this keeps showing up as a completed quest, so I keep getting sidetracked and I keep running over to it. Even though it is not something we can actually turn in. Okay, so let's head out. Bag space is pretty good. A couple of you guys sent me some stuff in the mail, some potions which I grabbed. There was a bigger bag which I didn't grab. I grabbed the lesser wand, which is going to help us out a lot. I'm kind of torn between like accepting help and doing everything on my own, but I feel like I can accept a little bit of help, and that'll be okay. I don't think it's going to be like very detrimental to the journey or anything like that. The journey is still going to be a challenge. It's still going to be a nice long journey, and so yeah, I appreciate all the mails you guys sent me. I know it was probably annoying watching the mail icon sit there as I just didn't check the mail. But I did finally get around to checking it. Looks like we got a little bit of fog, a little bit of rain here today. Let's cut straight across here like a straight line. That'll get us over to the cave. We should probably fight whatever we come across, but somebody tagged that one, so we'll let that one go. Let's refresh the buffs. Let's make a little bit of food, a little bit of water. So a couple of things you guys let me know in the comments. One thing was that we don't really have to worry about out-leveling quests in Turtle WoW. Apparently we can be quite high of a level compared to the quest, and we won't lose any XP. So somebody said we could be like 15 levels above a quest and we would still get full experience for it. Obviously, if we were 15 levels above a quest, even getting full XP, that XP would not be worth a lot. But it is good to know that I don't have to worry about like the 7-level rule. Basically, in Classic Era, once you pass that 7th level above a quest level, it turns gray and you don't get really any reward from it. So I guess I don't have to really worry about that so much. That being said, I'm going to try to minimize zone hopping anyway, so we won't be doing a ton of zone hopping. I'm going to try to take as much of a linear path as I can through the content. And anytime we're feeling rather weak, or we're just getting our butts kicked by everything around us, then we'll do some zone hopping and gain a couple levels similar to what we did in Elwyn Forest. But it's nice to know that we don't have to worry about out-leveling quest in the same way that we do in vanilla. The other thing you guys let me know is, like, we often see tents. People have these things that are tents. And under the tent, you can gain rested experience. What I didn't realize is that the rested experience accumulates really, really quickly. It basically makes it so that if you wanted to, you could do the whole playthrough with rested XP. So I think the next time I see a tent, we might stand under it for a little bit and we'll kind of watch it accumulate. Because yeah, rested XP is definitely going to be a good thing for us. Let's start over here and we'll just kind of methodically clear our way in. We have a couple of other players here clearing their way in as well. No cave music. I was really hoping they had come up with some of their own cave music. It's one of the things in WoW that often bothers me, is that every time you go into a cave, all the music stops. I feel like caves are an opportunity for, like, cave-specific music. What is cave music, you ask? I'm not sure. But I'm positive that some kind of musician could probably figure it out and make some really cool cave music. It was hard to see, but we have a 2-pull here. I am going to sheep the Oracle. Alright, so we have all the warriors that we need. We're looking for oracles, we're looking for dark hunters. Let's jump down this way. You're a warrior, you're a warrior. Alright, lots and lots of warriors. Perhaps we have to make our way a little bit deeper into the cave system. I see a Dark Hunter ahead of us. We're pretty close to being able to use the LFG tool, and from what I've been told, it's not an automated group finder in the way that the one in retail is, where it just kind of teleports you to the run. It seems to be more like the TBC version and the early Wrath version that kind of helps you just find a group for what you're looking for. So that's cool. We'll probably experiment a little bit with that. Being Alliance, so that we really can't do any 5-mans until Dead Mines. But we can take a look and see. Maybe there are some dungeons in Turtle Well that I don't know about. So at level 13 we'll open it up and we'll have a look. But we might not be able to do a lot until we get to a higher level. Now we're also looking for some kind of shipment. Let's refresh ourselves on this one. Retrieve the shipment. Deepmurk Cave might be a good place to start your search. Okay, so maybe we're looking for boxes. So far, every time we've been looking for like a new collection quest, it's been some kind of crate or box. Haven't seen anything like that yet. I'm not seeing any kind of shipment back here either. So I'm not really sure where this thing could be at.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, we've got a really high respawn rate here for whatever reason. Do I want to drop down? Yeah, I do want to drop down because I'm pretty sure I just found the crate. Salen's shipment. Yep, this is it. Of course, now we have to wait. Okay, at least we didn't have to wait long. That's really all we can hope for. Alright, for the kill quest we are done. The shipment we are done. We can actually make our way out of here. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, we might be doing quite a bit of fighting. You know, other than that, we can hearth out. Hearthing out might not be a bad idea. We can hearth out, we can vendor. We have quite a bit of junk in the inventory, actually. I've got some extra bags in my bank already, so I think I'm going to sell the extra bags that I have. Because I really don't need them.
What brings you here?
I put some extras in the bank. For alts or anything down the line, I'm not sure if I'll run alts. You know, I'm trying just to play this one character, have the experiences that we have on the one character, and kind of leave it at that. I don't plan to bounce around between a bunch of different tunes. Alright, so now I think we'll head to the Isle of Eternal Autumn. I believe we have one quest to do out that way. Highborn among High Elves. Find Visnea Firefly on the Isle of Eternal Autumn. Alright, let's go do that. Other than that, we just have the Elite quest. Which, you know, we could find a group for. This right here... Yeah, we have this too. I'd like to find a group. I just don't know if I really want to spam for a group for these. I mean, we could. I'm kind of an antisocial person, to be honest. I'll try. I copied that, so I'll pop it in there. If we don't get any interest right away, I'll pop it in there a couple times today. But I'm not gonna like hold myself up for it. You know, if we can't get it done, we can't get it done. That's really the bottom line. There are plenty of quests we can do out in the world of Azeroth, so if we have to miss a couple elite quests, then so be it. Alright, well the last thing we want to do is to aggro a bunch of murlocs and then try to swim across. So how do I want to approach this? I think we could find a little gap in their numbers over here and then we can swim across at a diagonal. Yeah, this seems like a good area to enter the water. One of you guys mentioned that the rain sound effects are a little loud compared to everything else. Let's have a look. Yeah, the ambience can probably come down a little bit. That's probably okay right there. It was actually up a little bit louder than the music was. I don't know where this high elf is going to be. I kind of am assuming she's going to be over at the one building that we know about, so I'm heading that way. Yeah, there we go. She's up ahead.
Listening.
So maybe that's why she looks a little bit weird. We saw her before and I was like having a hard time figuring out if she was supposed to be a night elf or a high elf. She's a highborn. And that's why she looks like this, I'm assuming. I am quite pleased to be offered aid. Truthfully, I am here to help the Quel'Dorei find ways to quell their torment. While I have been teaching many of them to meditate and try to limit their use of arcane, it is not a permanent solution. Some become withered faster than others. Since I am not allowed to leave my abode as my guardian or jailer would not let me go, I would ask you to go to the sleeping tree right in the middle of the island. It is there you will find Rhine, a sister of Autumn, one I encountered while meddling about. The last time I was there, we had left one who was slowly turning into a withered to rest inside. Okay. So she's not allowed to leave here for whatever reason. She's under, like, house arrest. And this warden over here is the one keeping her here, I would assume. I'm not sure why they would need to lock her up. Maybe because the Highborn were basically responsible for bringing the Legion into the world, so maybe they just don't trust her. Maybe there's some other reason why she's being locked up. Oh, here we go. There actually is an interior underneath the tree, under the roots. We've got a withering refugee. It looks like she's basically completely withered. That's like the female withered model. To find the heart, we have allowed this poor soul to rest at the roots of the sleeping tree. While it will not heal them, it will stop the effects of withering, at least for now. As guardians of these lands, all life here is valuable and must be nurtured by us. However, you were not sent here to learn our values. I know what the Highborn wants, and while I am not sure it will work, my sisters and I will do the best we can to aid. Gather a few leaves from the bushes and the heart of a hawkstrider. It pains me to have to send you to do this, but sometimes to receive something you must offer something in return. All right. So we're looking for leaves, and we're looking for hawkstriders now. Oh yeah, there are hawkstriders, crimson hawkstriders. I'm gonna assume that's what we're looking for. Yeah, there we go. We got it on the first attempt. And then we're going to look through the autumnal bushes. You will find what you seek underwater in the ruins not so far from here. It is there that the heart lay dormant. I hope you will find it, and I hope it will help you achieve your goal. Ryan pats your head and tilts hers. Long have you struggled, I see it in your eyes. Remember also to find rest, child. If you seek a glimpse of comfort, return to us. You will find none better than at the roots of the sleeping tree. After your task is done, return to Visnia. She will know what is to be done. Retrieve the mana core. You will find what you seek underwater in the ruins not so far from here. Okay. That could be basically in any direction, though. The ruins not so far from here. There were like some ruined ships, but I don't know that that's what she's talking about. Let's make a circuit of the island, and we'll look off into the water, and we'll see if we can see any ruins. Anything that's ruins adjacent. And then we'll go into the water if we find anything. Yeah, she didn't say shipwreck. She said ruins. There's a shipwreck over here, and that's where the Naga were at. But I feel like if she meant shipwreck, she should have said shipwreck, not ruins. To me, ruins imply like elf ruins, night elf ruins. Maybe this is something I'm not going to be able to see at all unless I'm actually in the water. That could be the case. We do have some underwater breathing potions. Hey, that's level 13, nice. Alright, in the frost tree, we're just going to keep going into improved frostbolt for now, making that cast time faster and faster. We do have some potions here. This allows 30 minutes of water breathing. I don't necessarily want to waste it unduly, like I want to know what I'm looking for before I pop this. There may be ruins back here. Yeah, that looks like Night Elf ruins to me. Let's go ahead and we'll use one of these just to make our lives a little bit easier for now. We're looking for a mana core. I'm really not sure if this is going to be a pickup off the ground or if we're going to have to fight for it. The quest really doesn't say.
Still recharging.
Oh, apparently we have another quest. For leaders of the reef scale. Okay, this is a good time to be out here then, I suppose. Not sure if Lord Visharj and Lady Renirja are going to be out here or not. But we can at least get some of this done.
I can't cast that yet.
I'm going to try to be efficient with our mana because we don't really have a place that we can sit down and drink, you know? So we're just looking for reef scale sunderers and then the named guys. I don't need to waste my time with the warriors. Or anybody else. This looks like kind of an important structure over here. I feel like if I was gonna find named guys, if I was gonna find like a mana core, then it would probably be in this area.
I don't have a target.
Oh, look at that. Here's Lady Renirja. So these guys might just be spread around all over the place. They might not be, the other guy might not be even be inside the building here. Apparently this other side was the only way into this structure. I didn't really see anything super important inside. I don't see a mana core, I don't see a named guy.
Isn't ready yet.
Well, there's the mana core. Now we have to find the Lord guy. Maybe he's over on this side of the building. Yep, there he is. Okay, very cool. A couple of you guys have suggested that I grab the questing add-on. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna just do it without quest help. For me, that makes it a little bit more immersive. There's a bigger sense of discovery when we do find stuff. It feels more rewarding. And like once we get out of this area, like I'll know most of the quests because I know most of the vanilla quests like the back of my hand. It's going to be the new ones that I get to kind of find on my own. Oh, he's elite. Okay, shoot. This could be very bad for us. This could be very bad. I don't think I can kill an elite. Yeah, he's gonna wreck us. Yeah, we got close, but there's just no way. And like I'm not gonna be able to find a group for these quests, you know? I'm not really like a group up kind of person. I'm really not a group up kind of person, honestly. I kind of like being able to handle stuff on my own. Like, you know, that being said, we still have these other quests. I can keep looking, but it's a bummer that he's an elite. Yeah. That's a bummer. I've got a few minutes of res sickness. Not really a big deal. I don't really know, like, where can I repair here? Let's see, there should be like a cloth or leather armor merchant or something. I didn't notice before the sell gray items button. That's nice. That might have been one of the add-ons I installed, I'm not sure. Okay, well, we've got the Deepmurk Darkness done, and we've got the Deepmurk Shipment done, so maybe we should just go turn those in and be satisfied with that. We could go back to Elwyn and we can gain a couple more levels in Elwyn. That would not be a bad idea. Like basically everything we have there is now green, so that's perfect. Well, it looks like a lot of it's taking us out to the Eastvale Pumpkin Patch. The Eastvale Pumpkin Patch. I was reading the word pumpkin. The Eastvale Logging Camp. Further concern. Yeah. So we can go back to Elwyn. And we can head out to the east. We can do this stuff out east. And that'll get us a level or two. That'll leave us in better shape to go to Darkshore. With Darkshore being a bit of a higher level area. A Ragefire Chasm. Like, I don't think we're gonna find a group for Ragefire Chasm, seeing as how you have to get into the heart of Orgrimmar to do it. It's nice of them to put it in the finder, though. And now I have to remember where these quests are at. I'm just kind of assuming that we picked both of them up in the main city. Now, where in the main city, I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. In fact, your guess is probably better than mine because some of you guys have a better... This is like the one thing I could use a quest add-on for. Maybe I should install it and just see if there's an option. I need it to show me where the turn-ins are, and I would like it to show me where I can pick up quests. I just don't want to see like any of the objectives on the map. So maybe I'll grab the add-on and just experiment with it and see if it can show me like just what I want to see. I know Questy has that functionality, but I'm not familiar with the quest add-on that they're using for Turtle WoW. Looks like this is going to be the cloth one. This is the misleading one. This is for cloth, but the one back here, got a couple back here, might be the actual quest that we have. You know what I'll probably do, since we can't find a group for this stuff, and since I've been told that we don't outlevel quest in the same way, we'll come back later. We'll come back after we finish Elwyn, maybe after we do a little bit in Darkshore. Once we have a bunch of levels on the content, we'll come back and we'll get it done, just for completion's sake. That way I want to at least see the story play out. And I have a feeling we're not really going to see everything unless we can do the elite quest.
I'm listening.
Oh, that we already have a cloak that's better. I would love to catch this boat. Am I gonna catch this boat? Oh, that's not the boat. I think that's the fake boat that stays there, actually. Yeah, it's the fake boat that stays there. The mana core. Oh, this goes back to the island. Okay, okay. Yeah, I should probably go turn that in, shouldn't I? I wonder if I can just kind of swim straight across, or if that's not going to work for whatever reason. I think I'm going to try to just make the swim straight across. That could be our best bet. Unless the water gets like super deep, then we could run into an issue. We can do it this way, it looks like, but it is going to take a minute.
What brings you here?
To raise an ancient. Now that you have the core, all that you need to do is return to Ordinal, and he will know exactly what needs to be done. This is the core of an ancient, one that has not been seen in a long time. I bet even Ordinal will be awed as you give him the core. With the ancient being brought back to life and being around the city of Alath Thalas, it will help the Quel'Dorei with their meditation. This is once again not a permanent solution. Regardless, it is the best we have. Awaken the Arcane Ancient. I have to assume that's going to be back in town? Yeah, I'm bad at remembering NPC names. If I remembered who Ordinal was, maybe I would know where this is. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be back in the capital city. And so in light of that, I may just make the swim again. It might be more straightforward to make the swim than to try to fight my way down across the coast to the road. Yeah, it might be better just to swim it. We keep getting so many bags. Yeah, I definitely don't have to worry about having bags. If we ever do have an alt, we'll have plenty of bags. We've found so many bags, it's really crazy. Alright, now the real trick. We have to find this NPC. This NPC Ordinal. My luck, he's gonna be back in the starting area or something like that. But it did make it sound like he was gonna be somewhere in the main city. She referenced the ancient, like, walking around the main city. Here we go, here's a turn-in. Ordinal Owlmane. Okay, this was the Night Elf guy, right? Yeah, okay, I remember now. If she would have just said the Night Elf guy, I would have known exactly who she was talking about. This is truly marvelous, beyond any expectation. I had no idea what that Highborn had up her sleeve, but by a loon, to stand before an ancient that hasn't been seen in millennia. Word of this must reach the Archdruid, please understand. The ancients are highly revered in the Kaldorei culture, and this will certainly aid me in helping the Kaldorei. May you reach Darnassus well. I know the Archdruid will see fit to reward you. This is a trinket, restores 2 mana every 5 seconds. Oh, that's really overpowered. All we have to do is go to Darnassus. Okay. I can definitely do that. Yeah, I think the plan from here we'll make a stop in Darnassus. I will definitely get that turned in. We'll get the trinket, and then we'll head over to Elwyn. And I think I'll just finish up Elwyn. And after we do that, we'll go into Darkshore. Because our questing seems to like overall want to lead us into Darkshore, so I want to follow that plot thread and see where that goes. And then anytime we kind of get behind in levels, or if we're feeling weak, we can do things that we can go to Westfall, check out a little bit of Westfall, we could check out a little bit of Red Ridge, like we have a bunch of options. So yeah, that's the plan, guys. I think I'm going to stop right here for now. And when next we meet, I will have us back in Elwyn Forest, and we will continue our ventures over that way. Thank you guys all very much for joining me. I really do appreciate all the support on this series. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.